I think the Thunder versus Spurs series is going to be epic.
Whoever wins that wins it all.
I think so. I really do. The Knicks, I hate to put it this way, but they've gotten so lucky. In their round, they were the 3 seed, so they had to be the 6 seed,
Atlanta.
Atlanta. In the second round, they had to play a 7 seed because Philadelphia beat Boston. So, with all due respect to those teams, they've played a 7 seed and a 6 seed. And now they're coming in to play this Cavs team. With that being said, I think you can argue that the Knicks are playing some of the best basketball right now and have been for quite some
They
time.
didn't. They looked untouchable though in those both series. Like you're right. They played a seventh and a sixth seed, but look at the final score of
I
those
agree.
games.
They beat who they're supposed to beat. So I'm going to give that edge to the Knicks um, because the Cavs are really fortunate they didn't go home. I think they just hit a very tired Detroit team. But I'm going to give that edge to the Knicks. Um, in the West, man, well you can't ask for anything better. I'm going to go quick because you have a lot more to say to this than I do. I'm going to give the edge to the Thunder. I think these teams are close. I think OKC is a little bit better of a team, but for me, especially in playoffs, the main difference here that's going to put this or tip this in the favor of OKC is the experience. OKC's been there before. They won it last year. They've got now a two-time reigning MVP. They've been through the battles. They've been to the finals. They've won it. They've been to the top of the mountain. They've had the best record in the league now for a couple years. This is all new for San Antonio, not as a franchise, but for this particular group of people and players and personnel, it's new. And I think because of that, I'm actually going to take the Thunder in six. I think both these series are done in six. So in my mind, I've got Thunder Knicks, and I think the Thunder roll. I don't see anybody beating. I don't see anybody beating the Thunder. Period. But I think the Thunder roll and they cut down the next 2 years in a row and take home two Larry O'Brien.
I agree with you on the East, but I disagree with you on the West. I have the Spurs winning.
He's been
I
on the
think.
Spurs all year, folks. He's not waffling here. He's been consistent for a long time on
Hey,
these
I've been
Spurs.
I've been talking about the Spurs since like
This is true.
December. So
So he's not being fair weather here, friends.
so like I called them in like November. I think. I
Yeah,
think I said it on here.
yeah.
But
I
I
mean, you're,
think
I
with
mean, you're wrong, but it's okay to be.
I think with after how they played against the Wolves and how Wimby played in those last two games especially. I know the Wolves were a little hurt, but they won those last two games by like 40 points combined. And in the regular season too, the Spurs beat the Thunder in like 4-1 in a 5 game in a 5 game series in the regular season, and it got to the point where OKC was also saying the Spurs might be better than us. And I know Jalen Williams for OKC has been bouncing in and out of the lineup. I know he got upgraded earlier today to available, but I just think with how the Spurs played against the Wolves, if they continue that momentum, and if Wemby plays it how he played against OKC and hope against Minnesota, and hopefully not elbow anyone in their throat. But I think with how Wemby has been playing, and how the Spurs have the Thunder's number right now, as I would expect them to go with whatever plan they used in the regular season to beat them 4-1. But yeah, I think the Spurs pull off the upset and send the back-to-back MVP home.
I do agree on this. I think whoever comes out of that Thunder Spurs, that's your champion. Again, you have the 1 versus 2 seed in the West and the 3 and 4 seed in the East, but it's all about who's playing best right now.
Mm-hmm.